Hey guys, Mikey right here, and with joy as always, and we're back
Hello.
with our second pay-per-view in a row. Joy, aren't you proud of us?
So proud. It's
Our
about
second pay-per-view
time.
in a row.
We might actually be on schedule.
So anyway, if you don't know what we're doing right now, we're covering the predictions for the Summerslam pay-per-view for WWE. Um, Basically, we're doing a versus where we compete against each other on who gets most matches right and everything.
Right. That's
And
essentially all it is. We predict every pay-per-view and get 1 point for everyone we get right, and the one with the most points at the end of the quote-unquote year, depending on how we do this,
in
is the winner.
when like what July we started this?
We restarted it in July, yeah, because our first one,
Yeah.
well, first one,
When
yeah, but we kind of fell off of that, and then we did it in Money in the Bank. So I think that was technically our
right,
first one. So from July
right.
to
It's kind of
July.
a weird time frame, but whatever.
Yeah, that was kind of my issue with Money in the Bank last month. Was it was like, so we're gonna start a versus in the middle of the
But
freaking year. Okay.
it's a big pay per view though.
So
So
big-ish, but yeah, it is.
also, I will finally be able to get to watch this live because it's gonna happen on a Saturday. So fuck yes.
Yay
I know Al and I
for a
know Al
change.
and
Yeah.
Raz wanted me to watch it with them live, so I finally get to do it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, me and Raz are gonna watch it live. Are you gonna come watch it with us? I'm like, or you watch it with us? I'm like, I got work, man. Sorry, but now, I can't.
That's awesome.
So Al, Raz, if you're watching this, I'm able to watch with you guys. I know Raz is gonna watch this because he watches all my WWE stuff. So
Hmm.
anyway, are you ready to begin the
Yeah.
match card?
Yeah. How do you know?
What was it?
The
Oh,
bird. Go ahead. I'm good to start.
so
I was just saying hi to
yeah.
Dina.
So we're gonna go by order of importance again, like we did last time. So the first match, the quote unquote most unimportant match, is Seth Rollins taking on the Edge. What do you got here?
Um, I could honestly see either scenario working out, but I think I kind of have to go with Edge, even though I think that he's probably going to
Rollins, yeah.
put Rollins over. But I think eventually it's going to end up being a mixed tag at Mania anyway. So having Edge win now to set up future feuds would be good.
Plus, it's kind of like a that's the storyline from 2014 where Rollins trying to break Edge's neck. So
Yeah, and then he just never was able to finish the job as Edge
right
continuously brings
now,
up, and then
now
Rollins still not being able to beat
now
him would be
Edge's
good.
chance to finally get revenge from 2014.
I mean, kind of the best revenge was just kind of eliminating him from 2 Royal Rumbles in a
Cost him
row
his Universal
and
Champions.
getting title shots before he does. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but now I
I
think
think he's
Edge
fine.
needs to put a end to it by actually defeating Seth Rollins in the match.
Yeah, it would be nice, but my only thing on that is where does that leave Rollins going forward? If he loses to Edge, where do you go from there? And same for Edge. Let's say he does win. What's next? Because you can't go challenge for the title against Reigns again. That already has plans.
Maybe he goes to Raw and takes the WWE Championship.
Eh. I don't know. I can't see that happening either, but it'll be interesting to see how it shakes out.
I mean, I kind of want Edge to win because it's gonna be like a story of redemption, you know. Like you had, like
I mean, kind
like
of, I
you had the
guess.
chance to break my neck and retire me forever, but I came back and I kicked your ass, you know.
Yeah. Which he definitely would be able to do.
I just don't know how safe Seth will be with Edge's neck, you know.
I think he'll be fine. It's not going to be an actual issue.
Because Seth has a pretty good track history of injuring people with his moves.
I don't know. I think it'll be okay. And that's one of the reasons I'm going with Edge regardless.
Yeah, but I want to give you a question, but right back to you. Edge wins. What's going to happen next?
Okay. I don't know, honestly. He was kind of a part-timer anyway, given that he's the quote-unquote legend status. So I think just kind of phasing in and out wouldn't be bad.
He could do like the person we'll have later on later on the video, and come back for championship matches, leave, come back for another championship match. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Every now and then, basically, whenever he's needed to boost the ratings,
Right.
he'll pop back in.
I guess I'd go for Edge too. He's a quote unquote Hall of Famer, so he should be able to win. You know.
Yeah, you would think so.
Unless Seth is taking on the world legend kid right now, which you would not be
Honestly,
approved of.
Probably not.
So we'll go for Edge here.
Yeah, honestly, either scenario is fine
Right.
with me, but I'm gonna go with Edge.
So that match is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships with the Usos taking on the Mysterios.
Usos.
Yeah, I don't see.
They're part
I
of.
don't see a bloodline
Go ahead.
losing their cool anytime soon.
No, not a chance. They're protected. They're part of the family, and it's just
Even
gonna
though I want to
be
see this, even though I
domination for a
like
while.
the Mysterios better because Ray is who I grew up with, and Dominic, I got a lot in common with him. You know, so.
Mhm.
So I'm more.
Yeah, I like Ray a lot more too, but I don't see it
Yeah, so
happening.
I'm more with Mysterios, but I can't deny the Usos' reign. You know. See what I did there?
Nice wrestling puns.
So we're going to Usos. That was short.
Yeah, pretty much anything that has the Usos involved is going to
Yeah,
be a short
Usos
match or a short prediction.
Usos win, LOL. Anyway, on to the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Bianca Belair taking on Sasha Banks.
I want Sasha Banks to win,
But
but I don't think she's going to.
I don't think Belair's their championship anytime soon.
Yeah, I think that she was primed for a run when she beat Sasha Banks, and I think she's going to continue it. I don't see them having her lose this
Right.
early. I hope so, but I doubt
What
it.
you like Belair?
She's good. Like she's a real talent, but I like the fire that Sasha Banks brings, and so having her be champion again would be nice.
And it's kind of overdone though. She's been champion so many times since she came to the main roster, like a few years ago.
Well, yeah, that's because she has a hard time actually keeping a title. She can win it, she just can't defend it.
That's why I'm also kind of tired of seeing Charlotte Flair as champion because they've been champion so many fucking times and it's getting old, you know.
Oh yeah, she's gonna go for the record
Right.
like her dad has before she retires. So she'll be a 16-time women's champion, and then she'll go away.
All right, now I'm recording. Now you talk.
Neither's a dog. She was just voicing her opinion as well.
Hey,
it's fine.
Hey, fatal four-way versus, I guess. You, your dad, me, and my dog. Anyway, enough stupid stuff. Which is what we're known for here on the Monkey Ray podcast, I guess, is what we would call it.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
So on to the Raw Women's Championship match with Nikki ASH takes on Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley.
Well, we did just talk about how she's going for the record. So, based on that, I think I'm going to go with Flair.
I thought you said she was going to leave pretty soon.
She's supposed to, but she's
like
still here.
Like in her Money in Bank matchup, in her Money in Bank predictions, you said she was going to leave after she lost Ripley, but she ended up winning.
I know, which is why I was very confused. She's supposed to be leaving to get herself fixed up.
And I like how Nick just loves to be blunt.
Yes, that is the Nick way.
Did you see his comment on my Money Bank video?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
One, you sent it to me, and two, he told me, "Hey, go look at my comments." It's like, okay. But that is 100% the Nick way. If you don't know him, he is very, very blunt. He does not care what you think, and he will tell you as much.
It was like, beat around, like a beat around the bush, and then here was Nick like, she's getting a boob job. Yeah.
That is that is his way.
I thought that was funny. Why I read that after he posted it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's going with the actual match. There you go.
I think I'm still gonna go with Flair. Yeah, I don't want Flair to win, but I think I'm still gonna go with her.
Probably want to be wrong here, but I'm gonna go with Nikki. I feel like she's gonna have a decent run because she beat Charlotte Flair clean. Yeah.
True, and I hope that she has a decent run, but I just don't see them putting all that faith in her.
But I don't know if the addition of Rhea is going to cause any difference, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Triple threats are always messy because you never know.
Because Nikki's at a disadvantage here.
Because she doesn't have to be beaten, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think that either Flair is going to beat Ripley or Ripley is going to beat Flair. That way, Nikki can have her reign kind of saved a little bit.
She can win it back later
without. Yeah, she could. She could beat Flair again, and that's what sent her on her way. But I still think we might be having a return, and the return is the one that takes the title off of Flair and sends her off.
What could happen is Nikki could beat Charlotte Flair again, and I'll piss her off so much that she'll do a JBL and say, I quit right in the middle of the ring, and then that's what's going to send her off for a little bit.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't really see her as a quitting type. Although now that Ric Flair is not with the company anymore, maybe. I don't know.
So you're going to Charlotte Flair, I'm going for Nikki, right?
Yep.
Like I said, I'm probably going to be wrong here.
I'm hoping for
I'm
Ripley.
probably going to cost myself the win here, but I just feel like that's what's going to happen if I personally was in charge of creative. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll both be wrong. That'd be helpful.
That'd be kind of funny. Yeah. both get this run wrong.
Yep. And then just no points are ever allocated. We just move on.
Well, we're both wrong. Yeah. So anyway, on the next match for the United States Championship, where Sheamus takes on Damian Priest, or Punishment Martinez, as you probably know him by. from ROH.
Yeah, I think I know him better as that, but I've heard a decent bit of Damian Priest. It would make sense that he would win, so he probably will. But I kind of like Sheamus, and I've kind of come to respect his in-ring talent a little bit more, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with Sheamus.
I'm probably going to go with Priest because Sheamus has been kind of on the back burner with his title. I'm pretty sure last time he defended it was in like June or July. No, I think in May actually.
Well, that's disappointing. Although that is fair, because I didn't even know who the United States champion was, to be honest. So it would make sense that he would lose.
Sheamus' title reign has been kind of forgotten, so giving the Priest might bump it up a little bit.
Yeah, it would make sense. It might elevate the title and give it a little bit more, street cred, ring cred.
Like you said, I didn't really know who the fuck the United States champion was. Like, who is the United States champion? Oh, it's still Sheamus? Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't know who the IC title belongs to either. Oh, yeah,
It's whole Nigerian thing. Nigerian prince who wanted to send you money.
Yeah, that guy who typically uses Commander Aziz or whatever his name is as the bodyguard.
Kato.
He's the heavy.
He
I dislike.
You know that Kato, then you get repackaged as Commander Aziz.
Because of course he did.
And we can't have people stay one thing too long. We gotta change it up, you know. Like Cruz losing his last name and then getting it back, then losing it again, and getting it back again. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, they always do this though.
It's like nobody can have the last name apparently. Yeah.
Nope.
Hey, it's more marketable, right?
Allegedly. But yeah.
So anyway, enough ranting, which is what we're known for here on Mercury Podcast.
Stupidity and rants. Sometimes even stupid rants.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So what happened?
We split. I went with Sheamus and you took Priest.
We went all for a render by the Intercontinental Champion. He's not even on this card tonight.
Which is just sadness.
Yeah. So much for that 3-day strip rule, huh? Which is really weird. Which sounds really weird out of context. Joy. I thought I messed up for a second. I thought I lost you for a second.
No, I was just waiting for you to actually say what, because I didn't hear what you said.
Oh,
so.
I was saying, so much for that 30-day, you either defend it or you're restricted rule. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a much better way of doing it, but they don't seem to do that around here anymore.
Even though they have like fucking 40 pay-per-views a month to do it, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's just not what the company believes in, apparently.
Right. So anyway, on to the big 2 matches. I think we got everything else done, pretty much. Yeah. That's like it. So next match for the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns takes on John Cena. Because...
Oh, Cena should win. Go ahead. You can preface it with the whole contract dispute and all that.
Because of course John Cena gets another shot at the championship. John Cena probably looked at WWE.com, looked at champion and said, Universal Championship. Oh hell, I never looked at that title before. I'm gonna go for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be funny. It's not accurate, but that'd be funny. But This match makes me sad because Cena should win and Cena would win, but he's not going to win.
Reigns has his boys in the back.
There's just not a whole lot of ways that I see Cena actually winning it, and it makes me sad because he really should.
Balor is there too on Cena's ass because Balor said himself that he was going to get revenge on Cena.
Yeah, he definitely has a score to settle with Cena, but I think that he would have more honor than that to cost him the match. I think that he would handle it after the fact.
Here's what I think is going to happen.
Finn for what he is.
What I would do. Then they're going to screw Cena out of the championship, and then they have a triple threat match at Extreme Rules for the championship with Finn, Roman Reigns, and Cena.
I could see that. I don't know if Cena's going to be around long enough for that because he has other things that he needs to do. And triple threats are a little more dangerous, and the whole Hollywood insurance thing, I don't think he's going to be allowed to do like more dangerous type stuff. So I just think that he's going to lose, and then Reigns will beat. Yeah, and then he'll go for a bit. Although I mean, we are in the summer of Cena, so it wouldn't make sense for the summer of Cena to end with him losing. But at the same time, it's the E, and they never make any sense anyway. So
Cena wins the championship. Yeah,
it would make the most sense, but I just don't see that happening unless you're right, and he loses it to the next pay-per-view. But I don't see it. I'm gonna go with Reigns as much as it hurts me.
I am too, just for the full fact that Finn Balor will screw Cena, then that match at Extreme Rules.
I like that scenario, all except for Finn not having enough honor to wait, because I don't see that as part of his makeup.
Yeah, but I think Finn's still a heel, isn't he?
Not that I know of. He was about to face the heel in Reigns, and now he's facing another heel in Corbin. So I don't think that they would have a heel versus heel. That's not usually how they do things.
He was a heel with.
And he got a huge pop. Yes, but he's no longer in NXT, and you're basically whatever the crowd reaction is. And people were very happy to see him back on SmackDown again, so I think that he's playing up the babyface role for now.
I don't know, it's fucking complicated with these fucking face turn heels. Like fucking Big Show again. Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's really anything. He's just whatever people seem to react to. I don't think that he's one way or the other. He just does his thing. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you boo. As it should be.
I don't fucking know, dude. Well, then he can be whatever he wants to be and insert himself into the triple threat match at Extreme Rules. You know?
Sure. He'll face an in-between. There we go. All the bases.
Yeah, he'll face all. I was going to say that. That way, you could cheer for somebody, you know, no matter what you like.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much.
Anyway, on to the last match. Hey, we're doing pretty good for this. Only 23 minutes so far. Doing pretty good.
Yeah. Yay! It's not another hour of power. That's amazing.
So it'd be hell for me to edit. It's probably still not all the matches because you know that they let the add matches later on.
Yeah, that's true. They do. Maybe Cruz will be on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Defending his title. Which we won't find that out until Friday, which is literally the night before the video has to go
Saturday
out anyway,
morning.
So. Well, I know, but it would be notified on Friday because that's where he's at. So we would find out during SmackDown that he would be defending on Saturday.
Not necessarily. They like to just post it on Facebook or something like that. Like, oh, hey, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
I get a lot of fucking Facebook notifications like, oh hey, by the way, this guy's taking on this guy. So now you know. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. But I mean, so hopefully there won't be, so we can actually just do it now and be done with it. But
yeah,
if there is, then just
we'll be back for some more. Because we're awesome like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, 25 minutes. Let's go for the last match, which is for the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley taking on Goldberg.
This match makes me sad because I like both of them, and both of them are straight up
Lashley?
beasts. So, yeah, I've always liked Lashley ever since he debuted. He's always been one of my favorites.
I didn't think he was one of your favorites. I thought he was just kind of there.
Yeah. No, I've always liked him in ring. He's not on my list with other people, but he's one of my favorites for pure in ring. I put him up there right along with Joe.
I'm indifferent about that. Yeah, he's a beast, but I don't really like him.
Of course. So anyway, I don't know. I've heard that Goldberg is going to win for an extra quote-unquote run and then drop it to Big E with a case cash-in. But at the same time, I hope same night. Because that would be the only way it would make sense. Because as much as I like Big E, I don't think that he would be able to beat either Goldberg or Lashley one-on-one without the case.
I just don't want to see Goldberg again with the championship.
I know you don't, and I know a lot of people don't, and I'm probably going to get flack
from it. I really hate when
Nick
part-timers
for liking Goldberg.
Edge, he's still current, he's still quote-unquote current.
Oh, sure, because if Edge does it, it's okay. Never mind the fact that
he wrestles more than one time a year, all right? Or one time in like every 5 years, all right?
I'm just saying, Goldberg hasn't been gone for 5 years since his last match, and he's actually done some things. And he's doing the ambassador thing, so he's still part of the company.
Edge is still quote-unquote current.
But just because Edge... Yeah, because he's signed to a match now. I was just pointing out a little funny double standard to my mind. That's all.
Just because Edge is the Hall of Famer and he wrestles somewhat infrequently does not mean he is not current, you know?
But isn't wrestling infrequently kind of the definition of being a part-timer?
I guess, but he's still current.
I mean, Undertaker was the greatest part-timer of all time, and he only showed up once a year, but was still on the quote-unquote active roster until he actually retired. So...
We will agree to disagree. How's that?
Okay, that's fine. We can agree to disagree.
Hold on a second. What the fuck's going on? Sorry about that, guys.
Mass confusion.
You don't like noises. So you just heard it up before anything happens, and the recording gets fucked up. So.
Alright, yeah, I'm honestly not sure who I want to go with on this one, because again, I like the both of them, but I think I'm gonna go with Lashley, and then still keep the idea of the case cash-in.
Yeah, we'll go Lashley too, because I don't like Goldberg trying for another championship again.
I swear, if Goldberg ends up winning this one, like they say that he's going to,
and
I didn't go with him, I'm gonna be so upset. I know, because it would be a time that I'd go against my favorite, like with the Rumble, when I went with him even though I knew he'd lose. Now I'm going against him even though I know that he's supposed to win.
See the Rumble predictions? Basically, Joy went for Goldberg against Drew McIntyre, and she would have won if she went with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Yep. That's the one match that cost me. And I'm still
So if
upset.
she goes against Goldberg, he wins. Joy's gonna be livid.
Yes, I will. But I did this with Orton too for the longest time. When we used to do these predictions, I would always I would go with him because he's who he is, and I think that he's fantastic and would just always be able to win. And then he would lose, and I would say, okay, he's on a losing skid. He's not supposed to win. Let me go against him, and then he wins, and it just triggers me. It always happens.
Is there a fucking stampede going on outside my house? You hear that?
I don't know. All I hear is myself.
I want to figure out what's going on.
We should probably wrap this up.
We got.
Because you got some stuff going on.
So I'm going for Lashley as well.
Yeah.
It's because of the whole element Goldberg can go back to his home and live his life of being a Hall of Famer and not come back and not win another championship. I know it's kind of mean, but whatever.
Agree to disagree.
So just recap.
Again.
I'm going with Ash. You're going with Flair, right?
Flair. Yep.
Both going for Reigns. Both going Lashley.
Unfortunately. Yes.
Both going for Flair, right? Or you Sasha Banks?
No, I went with
I
Blair.
think it was Sasha Banks.
I want Sasha Banks to win, but I think... No. I want Banks to win, but I don't think that she's going to.
Both going with Edge, right?
Yep. So the only thing that we split on
Nikki and Flair and
is
Sheamus and
the
Priest.
triple threat. Now, if... Oh, yeah, Sheamus and Priest, never mind. I was going to say, if Ripley wins, then we just tie.
Right.
But since we have Priest and Sheamus as well...
So
I'm going to need Flair to actually win to even out, because I think Priest is going to win.
A little bit of a FYI. The Money in Bank, we tied on.
Mm-hmm. Of course we did. I knew it. I knew we tied. Gosh darn
I
it.
originally thought I originally thought I won, but Joy told me that she actually went for Nikki Ash instead of Bliss to win the Money in Bank match. And I'm trusting her, so...
No. I went with Bliss.
I thought you said went for... I thought you said went for Ash.
No, I told you I went with Bliss. Because you went with somebody from SmackDown.
With Morgan.
Yeah, you went with Morgan, I went with Bliss, and I said that I'm okay with Nikki winning.
Then he messaged me...
Because remember, I told you that...
Me the next night saying, oh, I did go for Nikki Ash.
No, what I said was that I was right about her cashing in.
So I
was right about going with her.
So I did win. You lied to me, Joy.
Yes. No, however you interpreted my message was up to you. I said that I was right about Nikki cashing in on Flair, and that we should probably do the review video because I was right about that.
You told me that you went for Nikki Ash. And that we tied. Because I asked you.
No, I did not.
I asked you, so we tied then. Yes.
No, I'm pretty sure I didn't. If you have the text, you can pull it up.
Now I got
pretty sure I didn't.
Now I got to look for that text. When we get off here.
Yeah, when we go back to text land, you can find it and then quote it back to me because I'm pretty sure that I said that I was right.
I am
about
damn
her.
sure you said you went for Nikki Ash and we both tied. Because I asked you, so we tied. Yes. Alright, so I won the Money in the Bank then, huh?
Apparently, yeah. Because I 100% went with Bliss, and I'm waiting for you to give me back my own quote because I know what I said.
I am winning the versus so far. I thought we were tied, but apparently Joy has Alzheimer's. I can't remember who she voted for. So
Wow. Okay.
So, on that note, I gotta go look for a message. And
Yep, and I gotta go eat
while
dinner.
I do that, you guys look for not look for. You guys look for shit. You guys can look down below, and check out our channel. This is how you plug.
Yep. What, the pay-per-view starts at 3?
This is where you plug your channel.
Oh, you said you were gonna put me down. Anyway, yeah, my link to Twitter, Discord, and my channel, maybe my membership link will be down in the description, and I mainly do, like, board games, Pokemon, some wrestling stuff every now and then. So if you're interested in any of that, you can go check it out. I'm also trying to do more...
She's basically all around type of girl.
Yeah, I do pretty much everything. I'm starting up an After Dark series as well. I already have the first episode up, and I'm currently editing the other 6. So that should be coming out soon.
See, I need to start doing that, but I can't really do After Dark because I'm not here at dark.
Well, I'm not either. I just upload it after midnight.
I mean, I guess I could do that, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, if you want to check out my channel, which is already here, but if you want to check out more about our stuff, I'm doing a whole bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff right about now. I'm doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. I'm doing a Poke Duel, which is kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! and Pokemon crossover. So check those videos, check those series out if you like it, and subscribe to me because I plan on doing more wrestling content as 2K22 comes out and everything. And me and Joy is actually going to be doing a collab.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game.
2K22 as of right now.
Potentially, hopefully, yeah. We might be.
So look out for that, guys, and
I gotta get the game first, so.
Me and her will see you guys next time for Extreme Rules, or until they add more matches.
Yep.
Peace out, guys. Yeah, we're back.
Yay.
We got more matches.
Of course we do.
So you ready to start them?
Yeah. Let's get this done.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's only 3 that I see, so should be.
Hopefully it's only 3.
Should be pretty fast, you know? Should be able to get in and out.
Hopefully. Well, then again, it is us, so.
Yeah.
Fast is relative.
10 minutes for one match, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, so the first match we're going to cover is Jinder Mahal versus Drew McIntyre.
I am going to go with Drew.
And just so you know, Jinder's cronies are not will be in the match because they're banned from ringside.
Which doesn't usually say much, to be honest,
Right.
but I'm still gonna go with Drew. He's better. I've never liked Jinder. I have no idea what's happening on Raw, so I don't really have any, like, momentum carrying into the pay-per-view knowledge, because I haven't been watching. But Drew should be...
Basically, all I can tell you is Veer and Shanky destroyed Jinder's, not Jinder's, Drew's little sword that he used for his entrance.
Oh, his little claymore thingy?
Yeah. And then McIntyre destroyed his motorcycle, which... Okay, Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Palumbo.
Okay.
And then Mahal caused McIntyre a shot at the Money in the Bank match, and then Mahal destroyed Shanky and Veer, and that's how we got here.
Okay, got you. So they both traded off malicious destruction of private property.
Yeah.
So there's really no momentum to be gained there because they both did it. Yeah, I guess they're pretty evenly matched as far as that goes. So I would give the advantage to Drew McIntyre just because he's I think he's more talented and I think he's more primed for a run going forward.
Plus, I don't
Again.
think they're going to put gender in the top spot anytime soon. It's kind of just like,
Yeah, no.
they're hindering the gender.
Happily.
Why do you hate Ginger so much?
I just don't think he's any good. That's all. Plus, the way that he won his title
Oh yeah, by
first time
by
around
beating
was
Randy
just...
Orton.
No, it wasn't the fact that he beat him. It was the way that he went about it. It's the same reason that I don't like Flair. Ric Flair.
Whoever defeats Randy Orton gets his immediate shit list for you.
No. I just said it was the way that he won, not who he won against.
I understand, but it's funny how you kind of started his hatred for him after he beat Randy Orton.
Oh, to be fair, I've never liked him. Even in 3MB, I thought that 3MB was annoying.
True, I kind of did too.
Yeah, I didn't like Drew. I didn't like Jinder. I don't mind Slater now. But at the time, the entire group was just annoying.
Slater had his moments, you know?
Yeah, I mean, at least Slater was funny.
Anyway, talk about a person who's not in the company anymore. Yeah.
Of course we are.
That's the Monkey Ray and Joy Way. The Monkey Joy Way.
Yep. Pretty much.
Anyway, so I'm probably gonna go Jinder, not Jinder, Drew too, just because like I said, I don't see them putting Jinder Mahal over him, you know.
Yeah, no, I don't see that either. I've been wrong before on this kind of deal, but I don't see it. So.
I hear that maybe Veer and Shanky will find their way into the match and destroy Drew. Who knows?
What I would do is I would have them attack Drew ahead of time, like backstage or something, and then Drew would be hampered during the match because of the injury. But I'd still think he'd come out on top.
That could work, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's typically what happens.
They're both going with Drew, or yeah, Drew. It's hard. This is hard. I don't know why I can't decipher Drew from Jinder.
They're nothing alike, so I don't know how you're having this much difficulty either. One's a Scot and one's a Canadian Indian. I don't know.
I think it's just because they both have that Jew sound. Yeah.
I mean, I guess sorta. Phonetically speaking, they do sound similar at the beginning, but Drew, Jinder.
And my mind just can't complete the full motion of my words. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They both start with M too on their last name, so that really messes you over.
Right.
But anyway, yes, we are going with Mr. Claymore.
Claymore man.
Yeah, there you go.
Scottish.
Yeah.
The Scottish over the Canadian Indian. Yeah.
There you go.
Anyway, on that match.
Mhm.
Which is probably the least anticipated match that I am looking forward to, but maybe I cover it. Which is Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie.
God, I hate this match just because I have a feeling I know what's going to happen and I'm not going to look forward to it. Nor am I going to be willing to actually go with it on the predictions aspect. Yeah. I can't make myself do it, so I'm going to take Bliss.
You think Eva Marie's going to win?
Yeah, I do. I really do. I think that Dewdrop, Gumdrop, Gumshoes, whatever she's going by.
Gumshoes? Did you say Gumshoes?
I did say Gumshoes, yes. It was a joke.
Pokemon humor, guys.
Yay. But anyway, I think that I'm just going to call her Viper because that's what I know her as from the indies. So I think that she is going to get involved and basically give Eva Marie the victory. And I'm not going to look forward to that. Because there's no way that she'd be good enough to beat Alexa Bliss on her best day.
No way.
So I'm going to go with Bliss just based on that fact alone, knowing that I'm probably going to be wrong. But willing to do so.
You know her versus team, right?
Yeah, I know. But I can't...
And you know what happened to the Royal Rumble, right?
I know. But I'm going to hope that I'm wrong and that they're not going to push Eva Marie. Because do you have any idea how foolish I would feel if I went with Eva Marie over Alexa Bliss and she lost?
That was an oof moment.
Yeah, that would be big oofs. And I'm not one for the oofs. So...
I'm probably going to go with Eva Marie just because they're pushing her, you know?
Yeah, it makes more sense, and playing for the splits, I can understand going that route.
And plus, I don't think they're really going to do anything with Bliss right now, because without Wyatt now, she's really got nothing else, you know?
Yeah, which is sad, because I think that her character as this like female fiend, this evil thing, really would work well if they just let her actually do it. But
now without Wyatt, what's the point, you know?
Because she's still creepy on her own. Like, they own the Fiend thing.
Yeah, but the whole thing was she was controlled by the Fiend. Now the Fiend's gone. Yeah.
Maybe she is the Fiend.
What, is like forgot absorbed him?
Yeah. Remember that whole, black sludge thing that was coming out of Orton and all that stuff? Maybe that was all her. And they can write that up. Because the Fiend got eradicated, and yet she was still there. So.
That just sounds so out of whack. But the thing is, WWE, so maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you know what company we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
What she needs is a partner.
What was that?
So what she needs is a partner.
Like some kind of dark, evil partner?
Mm-hmm. That way, either when she loses or beats Eva Marie, they can set up a tag team.
I mean, what they should have done was kept Nikki crazy girl, and then that could have been the thing, you know?
That would have been nice. That would have been really good. But they didn't.
Yeah, they should have kept Nikki with her crazy sanity gimmick, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you know,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. As the fucking mindset of the WWE, you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, yeah, we're doing good. Only 11 minutes for our final match.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Eva. You're going with Bliss because you don't like.
I can't.
You don't like women. You don't like winning.
Apparently I don't.
How bad are you gonna feel if Eva wins, and it costs you out of another win?
It's gonna sting a little bit, but it'll be worth it. The one that hurts the most is the Goldberg one from the Rumble. That hurt the most.
Yeah.
Because that one I could see going either way, and I just followed my heart on this one. This one I know for sure is going one way, and I just refused.
And the Rumble,
so
you would have won that match too, or the whole pay-per-view.
I know. I would have won the whole thing if I would have just gone with Drew, but
you could.
I'm making it up by going with Drew here, so.
Hey, it all works out then. It all works out now, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Watch him lose. Yeah. Just to spite me.
Spite you. And the final match is for the Raw Tag Team Championships with AJ Styles almost taking on RK Bro.
I want RK Bro to win. Because having another title under Orton's belt would be very good. And I do like the team. But I'm still going to hold true to the fact that Orton is going to turn. Again. And
For real this time.
I'm going to go...
For realsies.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. And I'm going to go with Omo Style. As Nick and I determined their tag team name to be.
That is a good team name.
I know. Yeah, Nick and I were talking about that in our one of the series we were doing, and it's like, you know what? Let's just call them Omo Style. It's like, okay.
Omo Style.
Yeah, and yes, he made the joke about the whole Gangnam Style thing and annoyed me the entire episode with it, but I digress. I'm going with Omo Style on this one, just because I really think that Orton's going to turn again. It makes the most sense.
I kind of hope they do win it. It's because I want to see this tag team actually flourish, you know?
Oh, I do too. I 100% hope that they do win it. I just don't think they're going to because, as I've said numerous times, Orton doesn't do well in tag teams.
Even though he's a numerous tag team champion. A numerous time tag team champion.
With numerous partners that never actually lasted very long. His longest, I believe, I want to say was Edge.
I thought Evolution would last longer.
Well, yeah, but he was a solo in Evolution.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
He was the IC champion, so.
He was still with partners, though.
He was in the group, but he didn't do a 2v2 kind of deal very often when he was in Evolution, because he was the young gun that was the IC title holder. So
who would already team with Edge? Then there was
my Orton history.
I can look it up. Well, come on, you know Orton's whole career.
I'm thinking. You can see me right now. I have many question marks over my head. He had Legacy. He had that stupid thing with the Wyatts that he did, but he didn't have any titles with them, I don't believe.
He was a Freebird rule.
Yeah.
So technically he was with the Wyatts.
Oh yeah, technically. Let's see, there was Evolution, there was Rated RKO, there was Legacy.
Oh yeah, Legacy, I forgot about that.
Wyatts. I'm just going through his team history. I'm not going with who he actually tag teamed with. He did the Authority thing. And then Riddle. I don't remember anybody individually that he actually held a title with.
I'm looking at his championships on Wikipedia, and apparently he's only been with Edge and White and Harper.
There you go.
But still, the fact that he's held 2 championships that he shouldn't have held because of your theory on him, that he just like teammates.
Yes, but okay, so compare his 2 tag team titles with 2 separate people to his solo championships, both minor and major. It doesn't compare.
Okay, I will agree to disagree, alright?
It's okay, you can be wrong.
Oh, yeah? So this is quiet. Joy?
Well, I mean, yeah.
You just kind of like died on me for a second there.
I was waiting for you to give your prediction. because we kind of got distracted by Orton's title history.
You're good with
And you never actually said.
you're good with Wapa Almost style, right?
Yes, I'm going with Styles and Omos. Or Omos, or whatever his name is.
The big O. Well, you know, I gotta go with RK Bro. I just can't not want. I just don't want them to lose. You know.
Again? You might want to check on the women's title match, by the way.
Why?
Because I just heard that they may have been pulled again.
It's still official on the card. I don't.
I was just letting you know. We can leave them in there for giggles, but just in case they're actually pulled.
If it is, then we'll just not count that match. How about that?
Alright, so anyway, you're going with RK Bro, and I'm going with Omo Style.
I still love that team.
Just to reset. Yeah, just to reset.
Yes. And like I said, if the women's title match is really pulled, then we just won't count that match for the predictions.
Yeah, we're gonna leave like all the discussion about it in and all that, but
right.
It won't count against the tally, obviously, because it's not gonna actually happen. But if it does, then yay.
So hopefully you can actually get some points, and hopefully you can actually get close to me now. You know.
I hope so. I'm only down by what, 2?
I think so. Who'd you lose last time against? You lost to Nikki Ash and who?
Yeah, because I said Bliss for that one. But you lost that Money in the Bank too, so.
Yeah.
So it didn't really count as a loss for me.
And you lost to Ripley too, didn't you?
I don't remember. I really don't remember who I lost to.
Yeah, you said.
I know that I lost one.
Charlotte was going to lose and then leave to go get her work done.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, so I lost that one. So I think I was down by 1 on the Money in the Bank card. You won that one by 1. And I don't know if we're counting the Rumble.
We're not.
Or not.
It's kind of like season 1.
Okay.
There. Just
okay, yeah, so that was just like a little extra thing.
warm up.
Okay, so I'm down by 1.
Okay.
So anything can happen.
So all I gotta do is lose 1 match and you win 1 match.
Yep. Well, I would have to win 2, because you losing 1
Would just tie it.
would make us even. Yeah. So I have to at least win something during this, and we don't have that many splits, so.
Okay. Well, let's see how it goes, I guess.
Let's go, Randy. Turn on him already.
I could just be
That
like,
make me happy.
I could just be like a total dick and just choose what you choose, so you never win.
You could, yeah. You could go the entire rest of the season just tying with me the whole time.
Right. But I'm not gonna do that.
That'd be so wrong.
I'm not gonna do that though, because that's not really fun, you know.
No. Ugh. Just the idea of that makes me cringe.
But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys can enjoy SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no more matches that we would not do any last minute call ups. But whatever, you know.
If we have to do something tomorrow.
Yeah, just last minute, you know.
Oh, that's gonna make me so. We might have to just put that in the description or in text on the end of the video or something, because that's gonna be ridiculous.
Probably. I'll probably put it in like text at the end of the video. It's like, hey, hey guys, guess what?
Yeah, this match was added. I went blah. She went blah.
And then
Catch y'all next
that'll
time.
be it.
Yeah.
So, you ready to end this?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, guys. Check Joy out down below. And peace.
Yep.
And the dog's right on cue.
Later, dog.